Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Josh and/or Atheo, and I'm coming at you with another deck profile. Now I'm going to be reviewing my girlfriend's deck profile. This used to be my deck. I gave it to her, and now she plays with it. And this is pretty old. This is. When did I start this deck? I started it when the Cyber Dragon structure deck came out, and I based it off of that. So let's get this started. 3 Cyber Dragons. You should really be running in any Cyber deck. You should be running 3 Cyber Dragons. So 3 dry. The reason I run 3 dries instead of 3 Zways, because I know a lot of people like running Zways, is because this Cyber Dragon Nova is so much easier to get out. 3 core. The reason I run 3 Cyber Dragon cores is simply because one of my favorite combos with this deck is machine duplication for cybers. So, yep. 3 Cyber Larvas. The reason I run 3 Cyber Larvas in this deck is simply because of their effect. It's a Karibo, but for cyber deck, and I just feel like they can save you when you're struggling. They have saved me before, so yeah. 2 Cyber Valleys. Now, the only card we have sided is a 3rd Cyber Valley, and that's because I feel like it's really cloggy with 3 in the deck, so I side the 3rd one. 1 Eltanin. I know a lot of people don't like running Eltanin. I don't know why they don't like running Eltanin. Oh, there you go. I feel like Eltanin is one of the best cards, and he's your power card when you can't get any of your fusions out. 1 Karibo, because Karibo, this is your last resort. That's what Karibo is. It's your last resort when you're about to die in that last round, and he's gonna attack you. Boom, Karibo. You can't do anything anymore. So that's pretty awesome. 1 Penguin Soldier, simply because I don't see many decks running Penguin Soldier anymore. And he's actually a really, really good card. Like when he gets attacked, boom, flip, return. So I feel like more decks should be running Penguin Soldier, but that's why we're running Penguin Soldier. Run 1 Cyber Dragon's Way. The only reason he's in here is because I feel like getting him out as a power tool, if that makes sense. It's just get out, Dre, boom, for Nova, you know. He's just there for that, practically. I don't really use him for much else. Proto Cyber Dragon, because of his effect, just to get graveyard effects, and Cyber Phoenix, because Cyber Phoenix is actually a really good card. What Cyber Phoenix does, if you guys don't know, is while this card is in attack position, negate any spell or traps that target exactly 1 machine type monster you control. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can draw a card. So that's why I run Cyber Phoenix. Into spells, you guys already saw I run 2 machine duplications. 3 is very, very cloggy to me. I seem to be drawing at least one of these in the first 3 turns. I don't know if that's luck, but that's what happens, so that's why I only run 2. 2 Power Bonds. Now, I've been contemplating running 2 Power Bonds and 1 Poly, but for right now, Power Bond is doing it, and I don't know if I'm going to change that up or not yet. I'll have an update video if I decide to change that, just like I did with my Blackwing deck. 2 Cyber Repair Plants. Cyber Repair Plant is your go-to card. This card right here, Cyber Repair Plant, is what you boom, Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon, Cyber End Dragon. You know, this is a card that revives your deck when you're about to die. That's what I use this card for. There's really no other use as how my playstyle is. I'm sure if you guys go out and figure out how to run this deck with your own playstyle, it might have many different uses. Now, Evolution Burst. A lot of people don't like running Evolution Burst, and I can understand why. Practically, it's when you have a Cyber Dragon on the field, you can destroy a card, but then you can't attack this turn. So the way I use this card is when I'm scared of someone's back row, and this is practically the MST of this deck. It's, oh, he has back row, he can't hurt my Cyber Dragons, Evolution Burst, destroy that back row, or at least a card in the back row, and I won't attack, but I don't have to worry next turn for him destroying my card, because I have a stronger monster at that time. So Evolution Burst is practically your MST in this deck. Dark Hole, because I think Dark Hole should be used in every deck. I run it in every single one of my decks. It's just my go-to card. I prefer Dark Hole over Regeki. I don't know why. I feel like I like the fresh start about it. When each player just gets a fresh start. That's my opinion on it. Swords of Reeling Light. When you're not drawing right and you need 3 turns to see if you can change the duel, that's what this card's for. It's just a stall. It's all it's ever been. And last but not least, Limiter Removal. This is for your OTK. This deck is very OTK-like, and my favorite move to do is Cyber End Limiter Removal, Cyber Twin Limiter Removal, Cyber Nova Limiter Removal. Those I do those a lot. But yeah, we'll get into the extra deck later. Now into the trap cards. 2 Magic Cylinders. This is your go-to card. I use Magic Cylinders or side Magic Cylinders in almost all my decks. The reason I use Magic Cylinder is simply because I feel like it's better than Deep Prison in this deck. In my Black Wings, I definitely would rather run Deep Prisons, because that's more of a tournament-based deck, and this is more like for fun. Later on, I might change these to Deep Prisons. If I do, I'll have an update on that. Malevolist Catastrophe. I don't know how to say this. I only run one of them though, simply because this card is in here as an anti-Black Wing, or at least how I play my Black Wings. This card is simply in here to get rid of my back row, because I back row like a motherfucker in my deck. So that's what that card's in there for. Shadow Spell. I see this as a Fiendish Chain, practically. That's what I compare it to. It's practically the same thing, except effects still go off. But I feel like that doesn't matter as long as the card can't attack me, which is what I use Fiendish Chain for a lot. Anyway, next card, Cemetery Bomb. Sorry guys, I can't speak today. I run Cemetery Bomb for Lightsworns. That's the only reason this card is in this deck, is for going up against Lightsworns or Burning Abyss, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is I win so many duels with this card, and it's just hilarious to me. It's my late card, destroy card. 3 of a Kind. Oh my god, I love 3 of a Kind. With this deck, you could have any monster out, and all of them are treated as Cyber Dragons, and then you can just be like 3 of a Kind, and then destroy 3 of their cards. So that's practically your other 2 MSTs. That's what I consider. That's why I don't run any MSTs in this deck. Cyber Network. Not a lot of people like running Cyber Network. people should be running at least one, in my opinion. I would run two, but I haven't been able to get the Cyber Network unless I buy the structure pack, which I don't feel like doing. And 3 is just really cloggy on dueling network, so that's why I only run one. So Cyber Network, last 3 cards. Changing Destiny, hurt yourself, or help yourself or hurt the opponent. That's what this card is. I don't feel like it should be ran. I might change this out for a D prison and then just end up running 3 D prisons instead of magic cylinders and changing Destiny. Rising Energy. This card is the best card I ever have seen with the Cyber deck. Alright? Simply because a lot of the time you'll find yourself having a Cyber Dragon on the field, right? So you have a Cyber Dragon on the field. Rising Energy. He goes to 3600. Ain't nobody got time for killing that, dude. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. 3600 attack, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I love that card. This is your honest. This card is your honest. That's what that is. And then 1 trap hole to get rid of annoying cards. I don't suggest running a trap hole against Burning Abyss simply because you can't use it, because a lot of times they'll have like 300 or 600 attack, plus their effects activate in the graveyard. It's really annoying. But trap hole is in here because I either like running 1 trap hole or 1 bottomless, and I don't have any more bottomlesses, so I'm running trap hole. So that's your main deck. This is exactly 40 cards. So for you people that like 40 card decks, there you go. Exactly 40. As for your extra deck, now there's only 4 cards in your extra deck, and that's Chimera Attack Over Dragon, Cyber End Dragon, Cyber Twin Dragon, and Cyber Dragon Nova. Now, what you'll find me usually doing is power bonding for twin, limiter removal, and 56 times 2 is 10,200. And if they don't have any cards on the field or anything, boom, they got nothing on you, dude. They got absolutely nothing on you. Just to flip. That's, if they can't block this attack, you just won game. That's what this is. That's simply the sole purpose of this card, in my opinion. Chimera Attack Over Dragon. I don't think I've summoned him once ever, or actually like legitly summoned him, like to his effect, like 1 Cyber Dragon plus 1 machine or more Cyber Dragon. I don't think I've ever actually summoned him, because I always go for Twin Dragon for my OTK. I don't know why he's in the deck. I think he's just kind of a backup for when I can't summon anything else. Cyber Dragon Nova. This card, if you don't run this card in any deck, I don't understand you. Alright, so pretend these are the Xyz material, alright? I have 2 Xyz material. Boom, graveyard, boom, banish. This card gains 2100. Okay, like if you don't run that, it's crazy. And then when this card gets destroyed by battle or by card effect, you get the special summon a fusion Cyber Dragon card. And that's when you Cyber End Dragon. If you get this card out on the field, you win game. That's the end of the story. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my girlfriend's Cyber Dragon deck. It's really based around videos I saw online about Cyber Dragon decks and the structure deck. It's based around those cards. I've been watching a lot of videos, and people have been citing Two's Ways 1 Prototype, and 1 Machine King. I don't like sighting these cards because I feel like sighting monsters is useless unless it's Effect Veiler or DD Crow. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!